Hey y'all, how you doing? How are you doing? It is day 14. I'm losing track of my days. I think it's day 14, I believe. Positive, yes, day 14 of our 40 days of sacred clearing for women over 40, making space for all things new. And I am your gracious host, Allison Rozelle, also known as Coach Roz. So, um, I feel so much better than I felt yesterday. Yesterday it was just not cool. It was not. But I feel so much better. My sinuses gave me a break. Took some meds, laid down, went off into La La Land, and it was all gravy after that. So I feel better. But anyway, I wanted to get on tonight and talk about living your truth. I am the starting over coach. And for me, as the starting over coach, my mission in life is to assist you, yes, you, in living your best life. But seriously, I am here to assist you in learning how to not only discover your purpose, but to walk in your purpose and have clear vision. So that's why I'm here. Um, so a lot of us, as starting over, your starting over point could be starting over after divorce. It could be starting over after a long-term relationship has ended, starting over as an empty nester, starting over after taking care of ailing parents, or you could just be at the point in your life where it's like, you know what? I'm ready to just hit the reset button and let's do this thing over, and I'm doing it the way I want to do it this time, right? So, that's why I'm saying I'm here, the starting over coach. I'm helping you start over as this whole new part of your life, right? Because honestly, we've had how many years of living, I don't even really like to put it this way, but we'll just say it. Almost like living a lie. You know, we were married to somebody we knew we weren't supposed to be with, but we, put that brave front on so everybody can think that we were happy in the relationship and everything was good, and even though it was not. Whether you all were just unequally yoked or it was just a toxic relationship altogether. Same thing with not being married, but just being in a long-term relationship. You put on that brave face, you wear the mask, and you act like everything is okay. We women have become masters of this, of wearing the brave face, of wearing the, oh, it's okay, we're good, I'm good. We're really good at doing that, at masking the truth of how we feel and who we are, because a lot of times we are taught to be the good girl. Oh, hey, Tabitha. Tabitha says, ha, that's what I will be talking about tonight. Authentic self versus counterfeit. Girl, yes, I love that. And I will tune in to hear you talk about that. But it's just, we are, as women, we're so used to putting on that brave face. And I will speak at this point of, as women of color, black women, we wear the strong black woman face way too much. Because I learned a long time ago, I'm not that strong. I'm not. And I'm tired of making people think that I'm strong and I can handle everything, because I can't. I fall apart. And I have fallen apart. I've been at that point, that breaking point where things just literally fell apart. And I couldn't handle it. I wasn't living in my truth of who I was and what I really wanted to do with myself. And then not just with relationships, but think about the jobs we pick. We pick them because they pay us well and the benefits are good. Has nothing to do with your purpose, nothing to do with the vision that you have for your life, nothing to do with anything that you're passionate about at all. But you took the job because it pays the bills somewhat. It has good to decent benefits, right? Or decent to good benefits, right? And we get to work, certain hours, but you're working, I love that my coach said this because it is so true. I am unhireable in the sense of I don't belong working for somebody else. For people who do, and they're in their passion and their truth, working for somebody else, that's good. That's good for them. But that's not for me. It never has been. It never will be. That is why I take on the responsibility of showing you the way that you can start living your life on your terms. That's what the starting over movement is all about. I want to get you to that point where you're saying, you know what? I don't need that job. I don't need that toxic relationship. I'm starting over and I'm going back and I'm getting that dream that I had to either to own my own business or run a company or anything to that extent. And someone told me that I wasn't enough, or I believed things and I beat myself down to thinking that I wasn't enough, I wasn't good enough, I wasn't smart enough, I wasn't pretty enough, wasn't tall enough, wasn't this and that, and everything else. So this is why I am Coach Roz. And this is why I am here for you. So I did pull a card. This time I pulled it from the Sacred Journey deck from Vicky Ayala. I love her deck. And the deck I pulled yesterday, here's the front of those, the One Manifesting Fertility Goddess cards. So the card that I pulled is this. Now I know this has a bit of a glare because these are really shiny. But it's Enchanted is the word. Believe in the power of your personal magic. This is the key to owning your truth. Okay, so when I pulled that, I was like, wow, that's really on time with what I was going to talk about. So your magic of who you are, who you really, really are, who you wish you can show the world, right? Who you really, really are. It's enchanted. You are enchanted. I love my friend who is the enchantress, Shane. I love that she is the enchantress because she is an enchanting woman. So the believing in your power and believing in the power that you have is your personal magic. And it is the key to you owning your truth. So what is your truth? Your truth is who you really are, and people say behind closed doors. But we could say behind closed doors, but eventually we're going to open the doors and we're going to open it up and we're going to let people see this is who I am. And I'm so I am so thankful for the day that I finally turned this phone on, made my first video. As janky and raggedy and crazy as that first video was, I said, hello world, this is who I am. This is who I am. Finally, this is who I am. I get to speak my truth and own my truth and stand in it and believe in it and work with it and show people you can live your best life by living your truth. It's time to take off the mask. It's time to stop hiding. It's time to stop pretending that you're okay when you're not okay. You're not. And it's okay that you're not. Because at this point, this is your starting point to start to be okay. And the way that you start to be okay is you start living your truth, speaking your truth, owning your truth, living your truth. So I want to give you that opportunity to do just that. I want you to start speaking your truth, living your truth, and just working your truth. Being who you are authentically, right? So I'm dropping a link here in the comments. If you are ready to live your truth, if you are ready to live your authentic life, if you are at that point of starting over where you're like, okay, I know that there's more in my life, but I just need someone to help me figure out what that something is. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I've been there, and I want to help you, and I can help you. So I've just put a link that you can click on where you can get your year-end review with Coach Roz, where we will sit down and talk about what you did and what you learned in 2018 and how we can take those lessons and turn them into positives to make 2019 your best year ever. And that's what I want to do for you. We're just going to sit and we're just going to talk about it. And we'll talk together on how we can make that happen. Sound good? And this is a free session, 20 minutes, you and me. That's what it is. So if that's you, the link is right there in the comments. Also, feel free to share this on your timeline. Drop a comment. Let me know where you are. Your assignment for tonight, though, is I want you to get your journal out. And I want you to write down the masks that you wear. And I want you to think about that. Because, like, we wear the brave front. We wear the strong woman or strong black woman mask. I wore that mask for a long time. And I finally ripped that thing off and threw it down and was like, I don't want that no more. Because it was literally killing me to do that. True. Real talk. It really was. Think about all those masks that you wear. And think about who's underneath the mask and what you really want people to know about you. What you really want people to understand about you. Because that'll help you tap into some things to help you get a little more direction into where you want to go. But I want you to sit and write about that mask, that I'm all right mask. It's okay. Having this man is better than, having no man at all. Or, having these friends, at least I got somebody. Some people have nobody. Right? So take off the mask, because all they are just layers of just dissatisfaction. You not living your truth. You not living your life the way that you were designed to live it. And just take the mask off and write about those masks, each and every one of those masks. And just, because they're a facade. They're a facade. They're not real. They're not who you are. And then I want you to talk about your true self. That's your assignment. So that's all I got. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Again, if you want your year-end review with Coach Roz, so we can talk about how to get you to living your best life. I love that song. It's so funny and catchy. But yes, if that's you, click on the link that's in the comments and you can go ahead and get yourself set up, because I only got a few spaces left for it, right? So I have like 5 spaces left. If you want to be a part of that and take advantage of that, click the link and we'll see where we go. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about that. Bye for now.